Hey everyone, I'm Jasmine Leventhal. Welcome to my channel, Root Yoga Therapy, and I'm coming at you 11 weeks pregnant and in my big comfy sweater. Today I want to do some standing work. I feel a lot more energized this week as we head to the end of the first trimester. You might feel some relief in your symptoms. And so I'm starting to get a lot of my energy back, feeling way less nauseous, and I'm ready to do some standing work, build a little more strength, move some of that energy that I felt was stagnant for the last several weeks, and breathe and get back into my body. So I'm excited to be turning this corner with my first trimester symptoms as the placenta starts to lay down and take some of that work that the hormones, from all the symptoms the hormones were causing. So I'm excited to share what we have in store today. Come into your comfy sweater, jump on your mat, and let's get moving. Great. So we're going to start with one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, just in a standing position. And remember, there's no change to the breath, no restriction, no building heat, just a simple breath in and out through the nose. So soften your eyes to close and let's begin. And just taking a moment here to really come into your practice, come into your body, sensing some grounding. And finding those even breaths in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, start to sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down to the heart. One more. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Extend the left arm out to the left. Reach the right arm up and over. Big breath in as you side bend. Exhale, release, and switch. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, release. One more on each side. Inhale. Exhale, release. And one more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Nice. I'm going to change the orientation of my body. I'm going to come to the top of my mat, facing this direction, but have your feet hips distance apart. Take an inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, gently hands to thighs, shins, and fold in. If you need to widen your stance, walk your feet slightly wider than your hips, drop your belly. Option to sway the hips from side to side, and just soften in here. Good. On your next inhale, bring your hands to your shins. Come up halfway. Scoop your heart forward. Draw the belly in. Sweep your arms back. Clasp your fingers. Take an inhale, heart forward. Exhale, refold. Get a juicy stretch up into the shoulders. And then next exhale, releasing the hands down. Inhale, hands to shins, heart forward. Sweep the arms back, take the interlace one finger over, pull the knuckles back, find that space across the chest. Exhale, release. And take one more inhale here. Exhale, hands down towards the floor. Good. We're going to go ahead, step the left foot back. Pause here. If you have blocks or books, bring them into play to just help give you some more space to play with. Slide your left foot back a little bit, bend into your right knee, drop the hips, low runner's lunge, press your left heel towards the back wall, find some strength into the legs here. Full deep breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release the left knee to the earth. Untuck your left toes, carefully climb your way to the top of your right thigh, and then once you feel balanced, take one hand to the low belly, one hand to the tailbone. Give that a little lift to create a little more space around the crease of the thigh. And then as you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Hook the thumbs, full breath, spread the fingers, and then reach the fingers over towards the right side. Find that big inhale and stretch through the left ribs. And then as you exhale, bringing your hands back to center, releasing them towards your blocks. Shift the height of the blocks if you're using them to one height. And then sink your hips back, straighten your leg forward. So you're coming into a hamstring stretch. Heart extends towards the top of the toes. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee. Take your blocks off to the side, press into the hands, tuck the toes, step the leg back, downward facing dog position. Inhale, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, carefully walk or step your feet up towards your hands. Find that fold at the top of your mat, then carefully inhale. Come forward, chest forward, half lift. Slide the hands to the tops of the thighs, press all the way up to stand, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, arms reach, big stretch. Exhale, fold, hands to thighs, shins, and then floor. Inhale, extend the chest forward. As you exhale, step the right leg back. Stay on the ball of the back foot, coming into that runner's lunge with or without your blocks. Bend the knee nice and deep, drop the hips, lift the heart. Working that strength into your front leg. Press the back heel back so that it's like your right leg is like a plank leg. Take one more inhale. Exhale, drop the right knee down. Untuck the right toes. Carefully climb the hands to the top of the left thigh. And then once you feel balance, adjust your pelvis and reach your arms up overhead. Take the hook of the thumbs so it feels a little different. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Full inhale here. Exhale, sweep the body over to the left to get a big side stretch through the right. Good. Take one more inhale. Exhale, come back to center, hands down by your foot or on blocks. Shift your hips back, straighten into your front leg. Heart forward, breathe. Work into those hamstrings. One more inhale. As you exhale, bend back into your left knee, release the blocks, press the hands down, tuck the toes, step it back, downward facing dog position. From here, if you want to pedal out the legs, you want to widen your dog as wide as your feet, shake out the hips, all of that is welcomed. Good. Next, inhale, gaze towards your thumbs. Carefully walk or step your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale, scoop the heart forward. Exhale, fold in. Pressing into the feet, hands to shins, thighs, heart forward. Reach arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Very good. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold in, chest towards your thighs. Now we're going to walk the feet out slightly wider than the hips if they're not there already. You're going to bring your heels in, toes out, and we're coming into a yogi squat. So you might want to place a block behind you or something to help cushion you. And you're going to bend the knees, maybe releasing the hips onto that block. I'm going to turn my body just so you can see what the front looks like. So if you're not using a block, then you're having your bum hovering above the mat and you're really working into the legs. You're welcome to sit on a block, have the arms to the insides of the knees, extend the heart, lifting chest towards your thumbs. Breathe here. Next, inhale, extend your right arm out, left arm reaches, big side stretch. Exhale, hands to heart. Switch sides, left arm reaches, right arm up, big side stretch. Exhale, hands to heart. One more on each side. Inhale, spread your arms, open your chest. Exhale, release. And again, inhale, reach, open the chest, open the side body. Exhale, release. Now we're going to use some strength into the legs, so firm into the feet. Grow or gain that strength and grounding in your legs. And start to lift your bum, press into your feet, use your legs, reach arms up overhead, and exhale, hands down. Really nice. So now that we're standing, you're going to face the side of your mat. We're going to come into a couple warriors. So if there's props on your mat, you can move them out of the way. However, if you have blocks, you're going to place the blocks right to the outsides of your heels. And if you don't have blocks, don't worry about it. I will give you the modification of where the hands or arms will go. So we'll start with the right leg. Rotate the right toes out. Left toes turn in on a gentle angle. Scoop that back hip in. Bend into your right knee. Open the arms nice and wide. Warrior two position. Take a full breath in. Soften around the shoulders and neck. Hug the upper arm muscles to the bone. And then as you exhale, either your forearm is going to drop to your thigh, right arm is going to, or left arm is going to move to sky, or right hand's going to come to a block, left arm reaches, opening up through the side waist. Next, inhale, sweep your fingertips forward. Find the extended variation of this pose. Take one more inhale. Exhale, press into the feet, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, flip your palm, find the reverse triangle. Good, long body, breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Good, inhale, lengthen out, moving into triangle pose. Try and keep your top and bottom waist long, and then hand is gonna come to shin. Left arm to sky, or right hand on that block, left arm to sky. Once again, wrap the top ribs back, open your chest. Take an inhale here, and then maybe start to extend the fingertips forward. Find a lot of space. One more in-breath. Exhale, little bend into the knee, rise all the way up. Soften your hands down, straighten the front leg, and rotate. So feet are parallel, and left toes are going to move out. Right toes in. Bend into your front knee. Find your warrior two stance, really working that lunge, and then extend the arms nice and wide. Full breath in. As you exhale, either forearm is going to move to thigh, left hand to the block. Inhale, right arm up, open the chest. Next inhale, maybe extending the arm, finding more space. One more breath here. On the exhale, press into the feet, warrior two. Work your front leg straight, flip the palm, find the reverse. Big long stretch into reverse triangle. Inhale, broaden across the left ribs. Exhale, back to center. Inhale. Get long through the top and bottom waist. Either hand's gonna come to shin or left hand to the block. Right arm up, open the chest, extend through the side of your body, and then maybe float the arm forward on the next inhale. Shifting your gaze, if that's okay, on your neck. Take one more breath here. And as you exhale, bend back into your front knee, come back up, warrior two. Soften the hands down, parallel the feet. Nice job. Walk the feet in. Excellent. Let's take our blocks off to the side. This is a great moment to pause the video. If you want to go take a little break, you need a sip of water, you need to go to the bathroom, do whatever it is that you need, and then come back and join me. So once again, starting at the top of the mat, feet are hips distance or wider if that's more comfortable and stable. Inhale, reach your arms up and back, or up and overhead. See, I have pregnancy brain. Exhale, fold in, chest towards your thighs. Inhale, scoop the heart forward. Exhale, once again, step the left foot back. Bring those blocks into play. Press into the blocks, lift the heart, find that firming into the feet. Start to hover the fingertips so you're really grounding into the legs. And then next inhale, soften the bend into your left knee and reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms, bend the elbows, lift the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands travel all the way down towards your blocks. Good. Shift back, straighten into your front leg. Find that hamstring stretch here. Maybe lowering the blocks if you can keep that long spine. Breathe. Take one more inhale. Bend back into your right knee. Step your left foot forward. Folding in. Working towards chair pose. Bend your knees, release your hips, reach your arms up. And then maybe biceps towards ears. Drive into the heels, root down, rise up, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice work. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold in, chest towards thighs. Inhale, extend your heart forward. Exhale, step the right leg back this time. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Bring those blocks in if you're using them. Otherwise, hands are by the foot. Lift the heart, bend in, runner's lunge. Ground into the legs, start to hover the fingertips. Then bend into the right knee. Inhale, reach arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach the arms skyward. Exhale, hands all the way down towards the blocks or foot. Shift your hips back, work your front legs straight. Stay on the ball of this back foot, pull the heart forward. And if you have space to lower down even further over that straight front leg, you're welcome to do so. Take one more inhale. Breathe down the back of the leg. Think about all the space you're creating in your body. On your exhale, bend back into your left knee. Step the right foot forward, folding at the top of your space. Drop your hips, bend the knees, chair pose. Arms reach forward, maybe biceps towards ears, opening through the upper back. Press down through the feet, rise up, reach up, arms overhead. Hands to heart center. Great job. So let's make our way down onto the mat and let's find a seated position. So I'm going to actually sit on a blanket. If you want to sit on a block, if you want to sit on a pillow, something to help elevate the hips would be nice. And let's find a simple cross-legged seat, opening up around the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold in. Hands come to the mat. Maybe it's fingertips, maybe it's forearms, your choice. Extend your heart forward. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly walk the hands back towards your shins. Straighten the legs, give them a wiggle, a little shake, a little pat, and switch the cross. Opposite shin in front. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold in. Soften the elbows down. Chest moves forward towards the thumbs. Breathing into your back, your hips, your belly. One more inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your shins. Very nice. We'll move off from whatever we might be sitting on, coming onto our back. Carefully making your way down onto your back. You're going to bend your knees, plant your feet, grab the backs of your thighs, scoop your heart forward. Little core engagement as you lower all the way down, and you're set right up for bridge pose. So walk the heels in if you need to. Have your hands down by your hips to start. As you inhale, lift the hips, reach the arms up and back, open through the front of the body. Exhale, float it down. Nice. Inhale, dynamic bridge. Lift the hips, reach the arms. Exhale, release. Let's take two more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Pause here. Widen the feet. Drop the knees over to the left. Get a little stretch of the right hip, quad. If you want a little more, you can always stack your left ankle over right knee or thigh to give it that little weight. Gently release the stack if you have it. Pull the knees back to center, dropping them to the opposite side, and stacking the ankle if you did that. Really finding length and space. This could feel really good if you're having any kind of hip pain from a stretching uterus or a growing uterus. If you're having low back pain, if you're having round ligament pain moving into the groin, this can feel really good. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, release the top foot if you have it. Bring the legs back to center. Scoop the knees into the chest or towards your outer shoulders or armpits. Gently rocking side to side. And then we'll take a happy baby pose. Go ahead, grab the outer shins, ankles, or feet. Separate the feet. Keep the base of your hips and tailbone rooting down. Find that stretch into the inner thighs and legs, creating lots of space. Once again, something that could feel really good if you're having any kind of discomfort from the stretching of your uterus or round ligament pain that comes from that. And taking one more inhale here. Exhale, start to release. Again, circle the knees, just roll out the hips, tops of the glutes, lower back. Switch the direction. And set yourself up for rest. One of my favorite things, I'm going to roll to one side and just show you what I love doing. For the last few videos, I've actually had this blanket on my body, but I really love rolling the blanket as well and placing it underneath my knees. So you can set it up that way too, placing the blanket underneath the knees. And if you're using blocks or books, you can place them underneath the feet. So you can have them horizontal or vertical, whatever's most comfortable. Set myself up here. Blanket underneath the knees, and slowly coming into the Shavasana. And again, I love closing off with one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, consciously breathing into those spaces, bringing in space and nourishment and life into the body to feed the life that we're growing. Such a wonderful place to connect the heart with your growing baby and just connect back with yourself. Allowing yourself to dissolve, allowing for a moment to
not feel anxiety or stress, or maybe any of your symptoms. Just a moment to feel good and grounded. And please stay here for at least 5 minutes, softening, breathing, surrendering. And when you are ready to move, gently bending the knees, shifting over to one side, then pressing your hand down to help you rise up. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to step on the mat and join me in your practice. I hope you continue to meet me here each and every week. If you like this, if you like having this practice or spending this time, or even want to contribute comments or questions, subscribe to our channel and join our community. And I look forward to sharing more and seeing you next time. Namaste.